Hi there, my name is Dr. Anna Navida Dolopo, and today I'm going to be talking about my most recent Yelp testimonial. It is number 278 plus, and I have a bunch of other testimonials that are still being put on my new website. It's my third website, and it's been since 2006 that I've been doing videos. So this is on our new YouTube channel. There are already a bunch, but there are also a bunch on our old one. So thank you for visiting us here. This one is regarding an IVF case that was very successful. I'm very happy for this mommy. The baby is already turning 1. So she posted this on July 31, 2022, and it's 5 stars, and it's by Lena. She said, "This review is long overdue. I'm so glad I found Anna. I was starting my 3rd round of IVF and 5th transfer. My previous acupuncturist was no longer practicing, and I know I wanted to do acupuncture along with my fertility treatments. I found Anna on Yelp and contacted her. Anna is so sweet and compassionate. She makes you feel comfortable during your treatments. She helped me get a good mindset throughout my whole IVF journey. My transfer was successful, and now I have an almost 1-year-old son, and it's because of Anna and my new fertility doctor. I cannot thank Anna enough for all she has done, and I look forward to going back to her for baby number 2. Thank you, Anna." So one thing that I want to share here is that she did say this was her 3rd round of IVF and her 5th transfer. I do have a very strict fertility process, and if you are not into doing anything strict, I strongly recommend you work with one of my amazing doctors. I have Dr. Shohei Omidi and Dr. Hope Lin, and they'll treat anyone. They don't have any requirements, but if you want to work with me, Dr. Dolopo, it is going to be, I have a ton of activities and requirements that you got to do every day. And if you do just the bare minimum, you can do that, and you get exactly what you put in. You put in the bare minimum, you will get the bare minimum out. So just something for you to consider. For those of you who want to get pregnant naturally, I have a 6 to 12 cycle, 12 to 18 cycle, or 2 to 3 years recommendation. We will talk about that privately. I won't discuss it here. This is 60 plus video on women's health. I've done a bunch on fertility, so I don't want to be redundant of what I've shared in other videos. Just know that I either ask for 6 to 12 cycles, 12 to 18 cycles, and 2 to 3 years, or 2 to 3 years, and we discuss that in private consultation. Now, if you do an IUI or IVF, I strongly recommend that you go at least twice a week until transfer for 6 months. That includes the retrieval, and then you do the transfer. I strongly recommend that you work with me prior to retrieval and prior to transfer. So again, at least twice a week, and you're going to go at least 6 months. And I do strongly recommend that you go, once you find out you're going to be doing the transfer, you go at least 3 times a week. That will help tremendously. Or you have the option to do 3 months minimum prior to retrieval at 3 times a week, and then 3 times a week prior to transfer. Whether it's IVF or IUI. I don't recommend the 3-month recommendation. I see less of a success rate. I have been in practice. This is my 24th year in practice. I am not I do not see as high of success when people are doing 3 months as opposed to 6 months. So we will discuss that privately. I just want to let you know, when people think they're going to do 3 times a week for 3 months, they rarely actually follow that protocol. I talk a lot in my videos about systems. Systems work. Okay, I had my babies at 30, 36, and 43. They naturally conceived. Systems work. I treat a lot of women here who, for whatever reason, were not able to conceive naturally before they worked with me, and then they were on this path to do an IUI or IVF, and we were able to help them have success. So one of my most challenging cases is I did a video called "Making a Baby Takes Commitment." I talked about how she had 4 failed IVFs before working with me, a couple of failed IUIs, and 2 miscarriages from natural conception before working with me. So in working with me, and she's 40. So in working with me, we were able to make everything work perfectly for her health, and she conceived naturally. This is a testimonial on Yelp specifically regarding IVF. There's a reason why it worked this time. So just want to let you know, when people go 3 times a week for 3 months, the success rate, what I have found in my practice, is not as high as when people come at least twice a week for at least 6 months, because you have the time factor there. We will discuss this privately. I'm not going to go into all the little caveats. So again, if you're doing IUI or IVF, come at least 2 times a month for 6 months. Having a baby, you see that picture there. I have 3 kids. They're very expensive. So what are you willing to do? And it's not just the money, it's the time. It's the time. And if you want to get pregnant, you may want to do definitely more than the minimum that is required. You want to focus 99% of your energy in a very positive way to achieve this goal. And that's what I'm here for. Again, if all this is just way too much, definitely work with one of my doctors, Dr. Shorai Omedi or Dr. Hope Lynn. They don't have any of these requirements. When you work with me, daddy or supporting mommy have to come in 4 times a month. They just have to. You have to do Qigong with me at least once or twice a month at the beach. And you should text me. You need to text me every day. Every day. Those who gave birth or are pregnant right now that worked with me last year, 80+% of them did the work. And they did it with all their heart, with so much joy. It wasn't work to them. It was like it got them in the right mindset. Very healthy, happy, horny. That's something that we talk about here. So I gave you the testimonial, and I gave you a little bit of information. You may want to check out some of my other YouTube videos. Please subscribe and watch what we're going to be talking about. I'll be doing a video very soon called How to Prevent Blue Balls. It sounds funny, but it's going to be it's going to be a very serious topic on men's health. And you'll learn a lot of stuff. And there was a request from a YouTuber, someone who was checking out my YouTube video on what turns women on. He seemed to find it very interesting, and he wants to know what a man can do to help increase blood flow to the vaginal area. And I will find the correct research to deliver this information. So thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for listening to this Yelp review. Please check out my work and some of my doctor's videos that we're now posting at elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com. This is Dr. Anna Navida Dolopo. I'm very grateful that you're here. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for sharing. And I hope all your dreams for becoming a mommy, a daddy, and getting stronger and healthier become realities. And I hope you have a very powerful baby. Take care.